right, what is up, y'all? So it is currently raining, so I'm gonna do this really quick intro, but I got a super special episode for y'all today, guys. Today, we are currently at Junbi in Katy, Asiatown, the first ever premier matcha shop out in Houston, Texas, y'all. Super excited to show y'all around. I'll be trying some of their most popular drinks, as well as interviewing the owner of Junbi Matcha. There's a huge line right now, and as you can see, super excited to try this place out. I've been seeing it everywhere, so let's go ahead and go in. So we're at Junbi right now, and we have a bunch of guests here waiting in line. Wanted to do a little quick interview with like some people that were just standing in line. Found this girl right here. She was down to do a little interview. Yeah, like, can you tell the viewers like what made you come out here? Like, how'd you hear about Junbi? Like, what drink you're trying to try, etc.
Yeah, I'm said girl. I found out about this place via Instagram, and a couple of my friends sent me a post about it. And so we wanted to check it out today. We actually didn't know that it was going to open at 2. We came here a little bit earlier. There's a long line, so we're pretty surprised. But the drink that I'm most excited to try is probably the mango matcha one. But the mango guava one also sounds really good too.
And where else have you tried matcha out in Houston?
Just a lot of boba shops out in Chinatown and Bel Air.
Okay. So do you think Junbi will be better than all those places?
Here, I'm hoping. Let's see.
I mean, there's this huge line right here, right?
That's true.
Yeah. All right, thanks for hopping on the video. All right, what is up, y'all? So I'm here with the owner of Junbi. His name's Giavi, and Giavi, thanks for having me. And shout out to Giavi for inviting me to Junbi today. I wanted to ask him a few questions because I've always been interested in the restaurant business. And what's your inspiration for opening up a matcha shop, the first ever premier matcha shop out in Houston, Texas?
Well, to be honest, matcha in Houston sucks, in my opinion. That's why I've been, planning to open like a place that will basically introduce like a matcha haven in Houston. And then I'm pretty aware of my competitors and who my quote unquote competitors are. And then, yeah, I just felt really inspired. And then I talked to my sister. It was me and my sister came up with the decision to kind of think about it. And then we went through a whole long process of, oh, we should definitely do, let's do Junbi, because I saw it, and then my mom always wanted me to run like a franchise, and this is just like a really good franchise that I'm really passionate about, and then the owners really support. Like I really feel supported by the owners of Junbi right now. So it's amazing to be a franchisee at this current state for sure. And then the process was they're very supportive and I would say like nothing too crazy, so smooth. Of course, there's like business bumps, but that's should happen. Nothing's perfect, so it's all part of the learning process of opening a business, especially when it comes to like the first matcha, I guess, air-focused drinks in Houston. So I just want to do it in Katy. And I'm loving it so far. I feel very welcomed here at Katy, Asiatown.
For sure. I think Katy is actually a really great place to open up specifically an Asian business, because a lot of like the millennial Gen Z people, they're buying houses here and everything now, and there's specifically the Katy Asiatown, which is popping as of recently. So if you're like eating like hot pot or like Sichuan food and you want something to cool down your tongue, make sure you check out Junbi. They have really cool fire drinks. I'm super excited to try it out. And it's just a little bit different than the typical boba or bingsu that people get after they eat like a super hot meal, for example. Can you tell me about like the process of how you kind of got in contact with that Junbi franchise team, and like what's it been like? Because I know I was watching JK Films, and that's a huge inspiration to me as a creator too. And kind of seeing like you connect with them and then open up that first ever Junbi in Houston. Like what was it like to like talk to them and that whole process?
Honestly, I was a little bit starstruck when I talked with the owners, and then just finding out like they're like also like investors in the Junbi as a whole. And then I just felt like, wow, like I'm really about to go through this whole process, and it's really going to be worthwhile. And I definitely get a lot of support actually from the JK people, especially like Bart, Gio, Taika, Joe. I emailed them, and they're really responsive, and also messaging them, they're pretty responsive too. So they're very active and very supportive of like what we're doing, especially here in Houston.
I have another question for you. So could you tell the viewers like obviously like this is the Houston premier matcha shop, Can you tell us like where the matcha is like sourced from, and you know, like how is it different than me getting like a Starbucks matcha or somewhere else?
So we source it straight from Yuji, Japan, which is the matcha capital of the world. They go to like the tea ceremony in Japan like every year to kind of, you know, check and see and then source from the farms and choose the farms that we choose, like where we source our matcha from. So that's why we have like our different variety of different grades and tiers of matcha. Yeah, just like the process of like the matcha we choose, like Yuji, Japan, matcha capital of the world, like we source from there. It's very premium grade. So like, I know when you open a matcha tin, like that little like dust of like cloud or like, you know, that matcha dust comes out, as it should, because that's when you know it's like good matcha. And then also, like you can tell if it's like really premium or like really good quality based on like the vibrancy, the vibrant green color of the matcha.
Just like a last question, because obviously we're here at Junbi. Well, what's like your most popular drinks? What do you recommend, and like food items as well on the menu?
Dang, we have a lot of drinks. I would say matcha specialized, but I really like the matcha soft serve. Junbi really came up with a good quality formula for that. I'm addicted to that. I'm excited to be serving that as well. The matcha soft serves like one of my like best favorites. But when it comes to drinks, I would say the guava matcha cold brew is really good.
Okay.
With a splash of dairy, so a splash of milk. Or what's really slept on, I would say, is a yuzu dragon fruit matcha latte, which is really good. We use all real fruit here. So we use purees, so we don't use any artificial sweeteners. That's like my favorite. And then we're introducing our Miffy menu. So we have a Miffy orange creamsicle matcha drink basically, and it's been a rave. So like really popular.
A rave.
So I don't rave, but a rave, like popular. So.
Nice, nice. Well, Giavi, thanks for having me out today, man, and super excited to try some of these menu items. I'll let Giavi get back to the kitchen, cook some things up, and then we're gonna be trying some of these most crazy, most popular menu items today, guys. So super excited. Peace. Thanks, man. Appreciate it. So this is the first Junbi soft serve. As you can see, if you just look at this texture right here, just looking at the ice cream, super creamy, and it like matches my shirt and my whole outfit, you know? So let's go ahead and try this. So you can see here, matcha is super creamy, y'all. It's like perfectly, just look at that gloss on there. It's insane. Dang, y'all. All right, let's try it. There's a very rich matcha texture to that. Like the texture of the ice cream is very like, what is it, creamy. You can really taste like the milk quality that's in the soft serve. It's not like McDonald's soft serve at all. Like, you know how like it's super glossy right here? So imagine that, but on your taste buds. It tastes like super glossy. Very high quality, premium ice cream for sure. And it literally like melts in your mouth. You can really taste the richness of the matcha. And it doesn't taste like that super powdery stuff at Starbucks that tastes a little bit artificial. Like you can really taste like the complexities of that matcha flavor within the ice cream. So I think that's really good. Yeah, this is solid. I rate this a 4.5 out of 5 because I don't think anything can be a 5 out of 5, to be honest, but this comes pretty close to like, you know, a 5. Definitely one of the best matcha soft serves I've had. All right, Giavi, what is this?
Cold guava matcha latte.
Okay, so this is the cold guava matcha latte, guys. All right, guys, so Giavi just gave us 2 drinks. I realized that I didn't do the monologue for the first one. So this is the cold yuzu dragon fruit matcha. And as I take a sip of this, I've never had dragon fruit before, so this is a very unique taste to me. So right off the bat, there's no milky cream flavor in this. This is a very refreshing drink. It pairs really well with the matcha. It kind of reminds me of that pennywort drink back in Vietnam. I'm not sure what the name is, but if you're a fan of like sugarcane, or just something kind of like a little bit different than your typical boba, then this would be a great option. It's a little bit sweet, nothing too crazy. It tastes a little bit fruity, but not too fruity. Not too sweet either. It's just a very subtle sweetness that pairs very well with the matcha flavor. Make sure you check this out. If it's like a hot day or something, it'd be great to sip on. Guys, and there's a huge line waiting right now for Giavi is kind of panicking right now, but there's a huge line waiting outside, and we got this super exclusive insider access because, you know, we out here, we're influencer guys. We have that exclusive influencer access. We get the drinks right before the public gets them. Now I'm gonna go ahead and try this cold guava matcha latte. And you can see like there's so many layers in this drink. You can see there's some green, there's a guava, there's some milky flavors, and overall it looks solid. Coconut milk as well. Let's go ahead and try this. All right, we're gonna try it without mixing and then mixing after. That is way sweeter than this fruit, this dragon fruit one for sure, but I also haven't mixed it yet, so let's go ahead and mix it. Also, I wanna like move up the layer before I mix it completely out. Let me try to sip from the matcha layer. Yeah, so the matcha flavor is a very like strong, somewhat bitter flavor, not in a bad way, but just like, it just tastes like very much like tea. And so that with the sweetness, I'm super excited to try like how both of these flavors, when mixed, will complement each other. All right, cool. So let's go ahead and try it. Cold guava matcha latte, coconut milk, normal ice, less sweet. Yeah, when you mix it, like the sweetness hits you first, like almost immediately, but then the matcha flavor really brings everything in and blends together real good.
And Giavi, can you let the viewers know when the grand opening of Junbi is?
Yes, the grand opening will be next Sunday, 11:10, bright and early. We're gonna be open from 11 to 9 every day, starting then. And yeah, excited to see everyone. I know we're really busy, just soft opening 2 to 8 every day. So now we're gonna grand opening next weekend. So thank you so much for listening to my story.
For sure. Hey, yo, thanks for having me, man. Appreciate it. Thank you. All right, guys, so we just finished filming up at Junbi. First ever Junbi out in Katy/Houston, Texas area. Shout out to Krishna right here, being my videographer for about 3 videos now. So, you know, I really appreciate it. Thanks for coming out, and, you know, hopefully you're able to enjoy Junbi and the matcha.
Thanks for the free matcha. Free premium matcha, by the way. It ain't any ordinary matcha.
And just so the viewers know that there's no conflict of interest here, Ob did hook us up with free drinks, but I would still recommend this place even if I had to pay for it. Like, I would actually, on my own volition, come back here.
Oh, yeah.
And I wouldn't recommend a spot that I don't actually like. Like, granted, Giavi is my friend, but you did see the line out there, guys. Like,
Yeah.
I mean, that kind of speaks for itself. I'm just here to document the experience and take y'all along with me. But as of right now, guys, super excited. The grand opening of Junbi is November 10th. So hopefully this video will be out by then. So make sure you check it out in Katy, Asiatown in Houston, Texas, y'all. You know, before I end out the video, I just wanted to say, you know, I started this YouTube channel just for fun and for me to finally like do some kind of brand deal collaboration with Giavi right here. Just want to say a huge thank you to every single one of y'all, 360 subscribers that are currently on the channel, and anyone who watches my videos and, you know, likes the videos, comments, everything. It really means a lot to me. Kind of reflecting back on the journey, it's not even been a whole year since I started doing content creation, and now that I'm finally starting to pay off a little bit. Like, I'm getting some free drinks out here, y'all. So, you know, it's not a lot, but it's something, and I'm proud of it. All right, guys. So thank you to everyone who has liked, subscribed, commented on the channel. You know, followed the Instagram, followed the social media. It's been a long way, and we're just getting started out in 2024. All right, guys. I'll see you guys later, and shout out to Junbi once again. Peace.